I want to tell you about my friend Daniel. He was the kind of guy who never panicked. Never. He'd laugh at horror movies. He'd walk alone at night without a second thought. And he was always the first person to call you out if you were being paranoid. So, when Daniel started texting me at 3 in the morning, saying someone was sending him messages from a number he didn't recognize, I paid attention. This all started about 8 months ago. I'm going to read you the text exactly as they appear in my phone. I haven't deleted them. I thought about it. I just can't. The night of March 4th, I woke up to a notification at 3 a.m. It was Daniel. Hey, are you up? Okay, probably not, but something weird is happening. Some unknown number just texted me. It just says, I can see your window from here. I didn't see this until morning. I texted back, asking what happened. He replied a few hours later like it was nothing. Lol, probably just a wrong number or some kid pranking people. I googled the number, nothing came up. Anyway, I texted back asking who it was and they never replied, so don't stress about it. I didn't. Not yet. 3 nights later, March 7th, he texted me again. Same time, 3 a.m. Okay, so the number texted again. Same number. It just said, you left the bathroom light on. Which, okay, that's a little weird because I did. I literally did leave it on. But my apartment is on the 4th floor, so. He sent a laughing emoji after that. Then, I mean, someone could see it from a building across the street, right? It's probably nothing. I asked if he wanted me to come over. He said I was being dramatic. March 11th, 3 a.m. again. I was still awake this time. I'd been having trouble sleeping. My phone lit up. Hey, so the number texted again. It said, your new haircut looks good. I got a haircut yesterday, like yesterday afternoon. I haven't posted any photos or anything. Who will know that? I called him immediately. He picked up on the second ring, and I could tell from his voice that he'd finally stopped thinking it was funny. He texted the number back 3 times, asking who they were, how they knew him, what they wanted. No reply, not to any of it, but they kept texting him. Who do you know? How long I've been watching you? That one came in while we were on the phone. I heard him go quiet. Then I heard him walk to his window. I can't see anyone. I told him to call the police. He said he would. I don't know if he did. Here's what I started to notice, looking back through the screenshots Daniel kept sending me. The messages always came at 3 a.m. Not 3-1, not 3-3, always exactly 3 a.m. And they always knew things they shouldn't. Not big things, small things. The kind of things no one will think or notice. You didn't finish your dinner tonight. You fell asleep on the couch again. You were crying earlier. It's okay. That last one. Daniel didn't tell me about that one until later. He said he hadn't cried in years, but something had happened that week. Something personal he didn't want to talk about. And somehow, whoever this was, knew. On March 19th, Daniel texted me something that made my stomach drop. I need to show you something. I've been going back through all the messages and I think, okay, this is going to sound insane, but I think they know my schedule. Like exactly, they mention things right after they happen. But there's the thing that's freaking me out. Some of the messages mention things that haven't happened yet. When I look at that timestamp, like one message said, you're going to drop your keys tomorrow. And then the next morning I dropped my keys. How does someone do that? March 23rd, 3 a.m. I've been very patient. Most people would have figured it out by now. Daniel called me this time. He sounded different, flat, like someone who'd moved past scared into something quieter. He told me he'd started sleeping with all the lights on. He'd bought a security camera for his door. He'd changed his locks. He'd stopped posting on social media entirely. The messages didn't stop. The camera is a nice touch. That one camera the day after he installed it. Then, on March 25th, the message that changed everything. Check the hallway. That was it. Just those 3 words. Daniel didn't move for a long time. He told me he sat on his bed holding his phone, reading those 3 words over and over. The rational part of his brain was saying, don't. It's what they want. Don't engage. But eventually, he got up. He opened his door. The hallway was empty, but on the floor, right in front of his door, was his spare key, the one he kept in a lockbox inside his apartment. I drove to Daniel's apartment that night. I stayed with him for 3 days. During that time, there were no messages, nothing, silence. We started to breathe again. I went home on the 28th. At 3 a.m. on March 29th, my phone buzzed. Not Daniel's, mine. An unknown number, one I'd never seen before. Thank you for visiting him. He seemed calmer with you there. I screamed. I'm not ashamed to say that. I screamed and I called Daniel, and he picked up immediately. He'd been awake, of course he'd been awake, and I read him the messages, and he was silent for a very long time. Then he said, my number. They texted you from my number. I looked at the screen. He was right. The messages had come from Daniel's number, his actual number, the one I had saved in my phone for 6 years. Daniel said he hadn't sent them. His phone showed no record of outgoing messages to me that night. We never found an explanation. Daniel moved apartments in April, new city, actually. He says things have been quiet since then. He got a new phone, a new number. He doesn't text late at night anymore. He told me he keeps his blind closed now, always, even during the day. I still have the messages on my phone. Sometimes, late at night, I scroll through them, trying to find something we missed, some pattern, some logic, some person behind the screen who just wanted to scare someone. I almost had myself convinced that's all it was. Then, 2 weeks ago, 3 a.m., my phone lit up. Unknown number. You really should stop reading those. It only encourages them. I haven't slept well since. If you've ever received messages like this, messages that seemed to know too much, that arrived too precisely, that felt like they were coming from somewhere closer than a phone screen should allow, don't text back, don't look out the window, and whatever you do, don't check the hallway.